Today, my village in Minecraft was attacked like crazy. This is the village where my lovely villagers live. But those nasty pillagers have built an outpost here. Their goal is to steal all the emeralds, kill my villagers, and destroy the entire village. How can I let that happen? I have to find a way to protect them. The first thing that came to mind was to ring the village bell, so all the villagers would hurry home to take shelter. As soon as the bell rang, the villagers started moving. But then a problem arose. There were too many villagers and not enough beds. Plus, more and more pillagers kept coming. They swarmed through the village like a tide, and I just couldn't stop them. Watching them attack the villagers, I was frantic with worry. All I could do was keep ringing the bell, urging the villagers to hide in their houses as quickly as possible. But there were still so many villagers with nowhere to hide. What should I do now? Suddenly another idea came to me. Use boats. There were a lot of boats in these chests, so I quickly grabbed a few, planning to use them to trap the pillagers. I happened to spot a few pillagers over there, so I rushed over and lured one of them onto a boat. I managed to get another one onto a boat as well. Haha, now they can't move at all. Trapped on the boats, they have no way to attack the villagers. However, one pillager still tried to resist, so I brought the iron golem over to keep watch, and he finally settled down. To trap them even better, I dug a hole under the boats, and they fell straight into it. Of course, in the heat of this intense battle, I got hurt too, so I had to eat some bread to recover my health. After I got all the pillagers into the pit, I borrowed some lava from the blacksmith and poured it in, successfully taking care of this wave of pillagers. But I knew the defenses still needed to be strengthened, so I decided to use iron golems to guard the village. Making iron golems is simple. Just place a pumpkin head on top of iron blocks. I quickly placed a few iron golems, and as soon as they appeared, they started attacking any intruders that came near the village. Sure enough, a huge wave of zombies attacked. There were so many, almost 50 of them. They chased after me, but the iron golems were really impressive, engaging in a fierce battle with the zombies. I also picked up my sword to help the golems slay the zombies. With our combined efforts, the zombies were gradually wiped out. After clearing out the last zombie, I made another row of iron golems. I thought to myself, with these golems, the village should be much safer, right? But who could have expected that another massive wave of pillagers would arrive? There were more of them than ever before, and under the sheer weight of their numbers, the iron golems were struggling to hold them back. To make matters worse, ravagers showed up as well. They dealt massive damage to the iron golems, and I was really worried the golems wouldn't be able to hold out. In the midst of the chaos, there was even a clueless villager who came over to watch the commotion. Hey buddy, get out of here now. After a fierce battle, the iron golems actually managed to defeat the ravagers, but the pillagers were much harder to deal with. I joined the fight too, but unfortunately, I was killed after just a couple of hits. Their attack power was overwhelming. They destroyed most of the village's iron golems in just a few blows, leaving only one in the end. But things were looking grim. The pillagers even opened the doors and started attacking the villagers inside the houses. No way! My village has been completely taken over by the pillagers. I have to further strengthen the defenses. I decided to start by protecting the village houses. When night fell and the villagers returned home, I added a lot of beds to each house to make sure every villager had a place to sleep. Then, I replaced all the doors of the houses with iron doors, so the pillagers couldn't get in anymore. But I still felt it wasn't enough. So I went to the bamboo forest in the jungle and collected a large amount of bamboo. I also brought back a cute panda, built a little nest for it, and made it the new mascot of our village. I planted the bamboo around the village, at least 2 layers thick, and the bamboo was very close to the houses. I planted 2 layers and the bamboo is very close to the house, hoping it would block the raiders. Now the bamboo has fully grown, and the raiders' invasion has begun. They tried to get through the bamboo to enter the village. Although some raiders were blocked by the bamboo, a few still managed to get in. I quickly placed some iron golems to help with the defense. I also tried placing lava next to the bamboo, hoping to use it to block the raiders, but I accidentally set the bamboo on fire, so the plan failed. With no other choice, I had to try a different approach. I dug a trench outside the bamboo and placed magma blocks at the bottom so the raiders would fall into the magma. This method turned out to be quite effective. A lot of raiders perished in the magma. To make it even easier for the raiders to fall for the trap, I placed trapdoors all along the edge of the trench so they would fall in more easily. That took care of the raider attacks. But then a new problem appeared. The witch showed up. The witch is immune to magma damage, and no matter what I tried, I couldn't defeat her. So I built a snow golem and had it attack her. But the snow golem was terrible at throwing snowballs, and it even fell into the lava. Creating a lava layer didn't help either. The witch still remained unharmed. Later, I thought of using a sensor system with targeting capabilities, so that whenever the witch moved, she would be attacked by arrows. This method seemed to work. The witch did take damage, but she drank a potion, so this method also failed. I then tried using pufferfish. The pufferfish could indeed hurt the witch, but she always used regeneration potions. I placed several iron golems down there. It was a case of hurting the enemy 1,000 while losing 800 myself, but they could indeed eliminate the witch. The only problem is, I have to keep creating iron golems. In the end, I discovered that wither roses could hurt the witch, so I expanded the area covered by wither roses, but the witch was still able to keep regenerating. There was nothing I could do. I had to take matters into my own hands. Before I had a chance to upgrade my defense system, the evoker showed up to join the chaos as well. Fortunately, he was taken out before he even had a chance to cast a spell. My defense system is no joke. Out of all the invaders, the witch is the most troublesome. I need to come up with a way to deal with her. I dug the defensive pit even deeper, all the way down to bedrock. This time, the witch was finally out of options. No one could climb out of a cliff like that. The invasion ended almost as soon as it began. As the witches fell one by one and disappeared without a trace, I finally succeeded in defending the village. But I knew that the real culprit was the pillager outpost. So I filled it with a huge amount of TNT, ran a redstone circuit all the way here, and then activated it. With a loud bang, the pillager outpost was blown to pieces. After this thrilling battle, I finally built the safest village in my world.